Resigned NFL cautions lineman Fred Smerlas reviews them as most invigorating yet terrifying minutes in professional football. A limbo of shameful moves and outrages where you did your time reluctantly where mythical serpents snuck. The mishandling scrums. The brutal scramble to recuperate a bobbing elliptical spheroid, chafing in its boing 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 confusion. As a hostile player, covering the ball keeps a basic drive alive. As a protective player like Smerlas, you can gladly introduce the prize to your sideline, offering it up like a valuable blood ruby. Welcome to Sports Source. This channel has all the information you will ever need about the NBA and the NFL, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the gore, the guts, and the horror of an NFL fumble pile. Before starting the video though, hit the like and subscribe button, and without further ado, let's get straight into the video. In close games, the bobble stakes were so high, the adrenaline flowing so unequivocally to the cerebrum, that enormous protective linemen, those stumbling, dominant hunters, will hold up the ball and beat their chests yelling basic shouts of achievement. As a defenseman, recuperating a mishandle was the distinction between getting off the field and remaining on there for 10 more plays and getting your head collapsed. Smerlas said, "They were enormous. You were prepared for them since you were a young child. And afterward, blast. A bobble occurs and then everything goes dim. Just the ball illuminates. Regardless of who's around you, you just go for the ball. And at that point, the lights go out and here we go." Presently 62, Smerlas was a 5-time NFL Pro Bowl determination during a 14-year profession as a nose tackle for the Buffalo Bills. He also played for the 49ers and the Patriots. No sucker hidden therein, he was the main Greek player in the NFL, with a 6'3", 270-pound body that was finished up by dolmades, bugatsa, and baklava. However, the billy club brutality of those accidents make him shiver. The man weight was incredible that he could barely inhale, and players hurt each other for entertainment purposes. Nothing was protected or consecrated when 2,000 pounds of unscripted NFL tissue and muscle pushed down on anything lying underneath it. Untuned child fantastic piano squashing hapless players battling for both the ball and for oxygen. Inside the heap, you kept your eyes shut, similar to taking care of a shark, to make preparations for cutting hands that were simply attempting to debilitate and visually impaired, yank and punch scrotums, and disjoin fingers. The football changed hands frequently and heartlessly. Mavericks dove into the tangle with their caps first, heat-chasing rockets, hoping to break or unstick anything in their way. The ball, even teeth. You were unable to try and trust your partners because, in the hotness of the scrum, it was generally expected difficult to decide companion from the adversary. A long time after leaving the game in 1992, Smerlas recollects the shouts that came from a snapped femur or tibia, the creature snorts, and that callous foulness. Maybe to top it all off, he can in any case smell the position, breath of those excavators' children and common pigskin legends. Numerous amped up on amphetamines or steroids or both. A creation that made them corrupt and surprisingly hazardous. You got folks snatching your balls, punching you in the chest, gouging your eyes, and in the mishandle heap, everything gets whacked. You have 330-pound men hopping on you. Allow me to tell you, get hit by folks that size with cushions and protective caps, and it gets revolting quick, Smerlas said. In the heap, we utilized an alternate language. Part Greek, part Italian, part rottenness. Guys would intentionally do without cleansing their teeth and eat garlic for 5 days in a row. You'd be down there and get some position smell and tell yourself, I'd rather not know what this is. The ball is as yet bobbing. Mammoth men combined all that villainy and viciousness and without an official insight. The normal NFL matchup is contained 24.7 belongings, around 12 for every group, and 3.2 of them, around 13%, end in turnovers. Out of 2.3 bobbles per game, on normals, somewhere around 1 will be lost. The 1938 Chicago Bears and the 1978 San Francisco 49ers share the outrage of experiencing the most mishandles in a season at 56. And in the 2011 season, the New Orleans Saints can gloat about having the least, only 6. The most bobbles to happen in a solitary game is 10. That drool clumsiness occurred multiple times somewhere in the range of 1943 and 1978. Those numbers don't tell the entire story. While bumbles are brief occasions, they're losses. From lost molars to blown energy, add up rapidly. Well-known school mentor John Heisman consecrated with his prize, "Nobleman is smarter to have kicked the bucket as a little kid than to have bobbled the football." Mishandles changed the guidelines of the game, and many procured their monikers. The butt fumble, and an occurrence between the Broncos and the Browns in 1987 that was so pulverizing it became referred to as just the fumble. During the 1960s, an age of players procured notoriety as ball strippers, flaunting epithets that evoked the underhanded road verse of the longest yard, cooler, the professional killer, the night train, diesel, and transport. The present game is its chaos of viciousness, and mishandling accidents are still no spot for the submissive. In any case, back in the past times, before moment replay and examining multi-point camera shots held players under wraps, as indicated by viewers and with 18 resigned players, mentors, and authorities.